Hi guys, and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we're doing another unusual video. We're doing the update on the two lighters that I did a review of a couple of years ago. A lot of you guys in the comments said, can you do an update after like some time? And it's been like 2 or maybe even 3 years. I mean 2 years since that video, but probably 3 years since I've been using both these lighters. And I have to say that the Zorro has only one single flaw, and that's the weight. Like I said in that video, it is incredibly well made. The hinges, which are machined into the case and everything. So even after years of abuse and use, and you can see this watch has sorry, it's a habit. This lighter has been through a lot. It's full of dings, scratches and everything, but everything is still solid, nothing shakes. Opening and closing is still as positive as it was on day one. The only thing that I noticed is some slight pitting on this part here where the lid meets the case, and it's probably because of the weight of the lid and the force at which it like hits the case every time. But that pitting is really just like surface. It's slightly visible, but it doesn't affect the usability of the lighter. And I absolutely love this because this one can be like, I charge it like once, fuel it like once a month. That's how good it is at conserving fuel when you're not lighting anything with it. And even when you're lighting it, as soon as you close it, it has no evaporation. But the real reason why I decided to do this update is that even though this is like a Chinese copy of a Zippo done in a better way, it has held up through these years better than my Zippo. So this is the replica of 1941 or 1941 replica, how you want to call it. And the reason I decided to do this video is because I noticed not only is it, as you can see, quite teeny, and you know, the hinge has gotten a bit loose because I am not like, I don't carry these as an EDC, you know, just like an addition to my something that I wear. It's something that I use daily, every day, because I am a smoker. And then later I noticed that not only is it very loose, but as you can see, there's nothing stopping it and nothing clicking when you open or close the lighter. So then I realized that the little piece of the little spring that's supposed to actuate this, as you can see, this is like free moving. This spring inside that goes from the flint all the way to this part has actually cracked, and I'll put a photo of it in the corner of the screen so you can see what I mean. So it has lost its springiness and its like clicking action, so this pretty much is now ruined. Luckily Zippo does offer a lifetime warranty, and it is covered in my country as well, so I will be sending this in for a service, but I don't know what they're gonna do because I know they fixed the outer parts, but I believe it says somewhere on the papers that the inside part is not fixable. They just replace it, so they're probably just gonna replace the inner part. And I'm kind of disappointed because, like I said, I'm not one of those guys that like buys a lighter and then admires it, opens it every now and then. I actually use it every day, and I'm kind of disappointed that after like 3 years of use, the spring broke. Maybe it's down to this lighter, maybe it's down to the 1941, maybe they have like a weaker spring compared to the others, or maybe it's just what modern times have become. Everything is lower quality than it used to be, but luckily, like I said, they do have a lifetime warranty. So this was a disappointment in a way because the rest of the lighter, I really do love it. I prefer wearing this to Zorro just because it's a very light. It feels good in your wrist, and yes, it is teeny and like shaky, but I kind of like that. Like I said, it reminds me of vintage Rolex watches compared to a modern Rolex watch. So it does have its charm, but the fact that it lost its functionality after just like 3 years is not something I expected from Zippo. Moving back to Zorro, I do use it, I just cannot use it during the summer because it's so heavy, it like pulls down your shorts if you're in your shorts. But I noticed that they do offer this in titanium, and that they do offer the 538, which is a slightly smaller, slimmer version, also in titanium. So I'll probably be ordering one of those for the collection and to use it, because at like 3 times less weight than this. That's probably going to be usable, but this one is still used every day. It's our table lighter. It's always at the terrace, so whenever we're outside, we use this to light the cigarettes. When I go somewhere, I take this, or I used to take this. Now I'm not carrying it anymore because I'm going to pack it and send it back. And even before the spring broke, as you can see, the alignment is pretty much off, so the hinge has also gotten pretty worn, which is like surprising to me because I don't do tricks. I literally use it as an ordinary lighter. So I take it out, I open it, light the cigarette, close it, and that's it. I don't do those tricks and things that mess up the lighter. It has fallen out of my hands numerous times, hitting the floor, as you can see, but so did this. And this one being heavier, I kind of expected this to have more damage. And because the lid and the body are so heavy, honestly, I expected this little pin that's supposed to connect the two. I kind of expected this to wear out over the years, especially, given the Chinese not using always the materials that are necessary. But in this instance, I can definitely say that Zorro is worthy every penny. Like, this is really incredibly high quality. It has held up over the years much better than the Zippo. So anyways, that's it. So this is the update. I wasn't planning on doing this. Like, I was eventually gonna do it because of the comments in the first video, but after this happening to my Zippo and before I send it for warranty repair, I just wanted to do an update. So this is how lighters look when you use them every single day. Now this one has a polished finish, so naturally every single hairline scratch is visible. This on a brushed one, it's not as visible as it is on this one, but trust me, they've gone through the same hell. And this one also has the same amount of scratches. It's just that the brushed finish hides them better, which is again why I always prefer brushed watches over polished watches. So here you can see exactly how much wear is shown on a polished surface versus a brushed. So there's like a little connection to the watches that I review, so that this still belongs to my channel. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, where we're gonna be doing watches for the next couple of years until we do another update. So that's it. Maybe I'll do the update when this comes back from service to see what they did, if they actually replaced the inner part, because the inner part is pretty scratched up from me taking it out to refuel and pulling back in. So I'm gonna know if it's the same inner part or not. That's it. So thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye.